Hey guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome again to another segment of Gospel Life News. My name is Taki and I'm so happy to be in your faces again. I want to say a big thank you to our fans out there for doing what you do. You guys are really amazing. Because of you, we have the energy again to keep doing what we do. I want to say thank you to you guys. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you. Keep loving, keep supporting, and keep sharing. All of this is possible because you guys have put ends together to make sure that we move forward. And now, the joke to this is this, right? If, there's this thing about Yoruba where they said, if you don't want to spoil your life, if people come together to spoil your life will be spoiled. But then, for Gusto Finance, you guys have come together and you have made sure that you guys want to push us to the next level, and then we are happy that you guys are behind us on this one. Trust me. Welcome again to Gospel Life News, where we bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. The news is buzzing because Burna Boy is on the news. Davido is on the news. This time, Davido was seen at the time smoking in front of police officers and India Air at the time, and people felt like that is a crime in the country. And then why is Davido not arrested? Is he above the law or something? All of these I'll bring them to you in a bit. We'll begin in the news with no other person than Burna Boy. We saw Burna Boy just coming in. Burna Boy wins Afrobeat Artist of the Year at the 2023 Rockland One Radio Music Festival. For Burna Boy, is making us proud, and this is also another achievement coming through for Burna Boy, winning another award again. The year is yet to end, and Burna Boy has been making us proud. Even before he dropped the Love That Mini album, he has been on nominations and doing good for himself. He missed out on the Grammy, but then for next year, maybe he should get at least one of the Grammy nominations he has been nominated for. But in the meantime, kudos to Burna Boy for doing all of that and making us proud, and of course himself very proud. And moving on, we saw Burna Boy came out to say the thicker you are, the bigger your circle will be, and the realer you are, the smaller your circle will be. These are well-known facts. Now, he said this after a Twitter person came out to accuse him of not selling out a space he claimed he have sold out. Now, let's go through this one because you're going to enjoy it and you're going to conclude if Burna Boy lied or not. Now, the person came out to say, Burna Boy, not be by force to the do arena. Nobody sent you to the find force to do. If now all your power reach, do all. Arena of 20K, now 5K you said. Now, this is coming because touring data came out to say, I told them at Burna Boy at the Climate Pledge Arena, Seattle, Burna Boy sold out about 5,980 tickets as against 21,000 tickets at the time. And Burna Boy has never come out to say he sold out show. He only went there, had his phone, sang to them and came back. But this person is saying that is already a poor attempt for Burna Boy for doing just 5K as against 20,000 capacity. And then he's saying Burna Boy should have done something smaller instead of going for arenas and all of that. What are your thoughts about this? Do you think Burna Boy should go for smaller spaces or then continue doing the big spaces? Let me see your thoughts in the comment section and let us know what you think about Burna Boy. Moving on from this, Burna Boy and Fino has been seen in Lagos having an amazing time. At first, we saw Burna Boy at Fino's apartment. Then they moved on to DJ Obi's house, where they had a party every Monday. They had an amazing time with himself at Obi's house at the time, and we saw where Burna Boy, Fino, and Buju Benson were there together and listening to Burna Boy unreleased song Knees and Toes at the time. Moving on from this, we saw Burna Boy also linking out with his sisters Ronami and Nisi, and this was more like a family bonding for Burna Boy at the time. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy also linking up with Wizkid's wife. I'm talking about Jada P, and it just shows that there are no problems in the camp of Wizkid and Burna Boy, because if there were problems, Jada P will not be in the same space with Burna Boy. Moving on, just coming in, we saw Burna Boy have now surpassed 4.5 million subscribers on YouTube, and it became the Nigerian artist with the most subscribers on the platform, coming from Burna Boy at the time. No wonder he is called the Odogu for a reason. Moving on, we have Davido as the next guy on the news. We saw Davido Timeless album was ranked at 39 on the Billboard Top 50 Best Album of the Year 2023. According to Billboard, Davido's Timeless album was the only African album to make the top 50, and then they had this to say regarding the album. Now, they came out to say, before all the accolades, the Grammy nominations, the Edis Award, the festival slot, and the international tours, there was the music and what Davido achieves. On Timeless truly lives up to the acclaim, whether it is joyous love song like in the Garden with Muravi, Amapiano duet like Asake Assisted, No Competition, driving dance like Kante with Faith, or iLife Odis with Luxury like Namoni with Caveman and Angelique Kidjo. Not to mention the crown jewel of the project, Busaki's collab Unavailable. Davido delivers one of the best body of work from the past year, and certainly the best of his career. Simply put, Timeless is a triumph on the landmark album in the global explosion of Afrobeat. Now, these are amazing words coming from the Billboard team towards Davido at the time, and all we can say is for David, massive congratulations for him and the team for giving us a masterpiece called Timeless. Moving on, we saw Davido was sitting in Lagos at the time, driving his Maybach Benz at the time, and we saw him smoking, and then police officers were there witnessing Davido smoking. They call it Igbo in this part of the world, but then it's called Indian Hemp at the time, and this is something that anyone will be arrested for, but for Davido, why is he not arrested? Fans came out to say just maybe he just could be above the law. But then, what do you think? Do you think Davido can be above the law? Let's wait and see if this case will be revisited or not. At the same time, we saw Davido Eva Longoria with Ozuna at the time has been ranked 98th most streamed song on Spain Spotify for the year 2023. With all of these, we all say massive congratulations to Davido for that major milestone. Moving on to the news, we have Falz the Bad Guy as the next guy on the news. Just recently, we saw Falz celebrating his parents. The moment the mom became a SAN, that SAN means Senior Advocate of Nigeria. We saw Falz coming out to appreciate both parents, his parents at the time, for what they've done. Remember that Falz knows that his father has been a SAN for quite a while, and then the mom just joined the team, and for Falz, he was so happy, and then he had to post that on his page. Apparently, Falz also is a lawyer, but then he has refused to practice. Moving on the podcast, we saw Falz coming out to speak with a podcaster where he spoke about his plan to settle down. According to Falz, he said at the time, his plan might be fickle, but then he would love to get married to Chinasa if she was ready to get married to him. Now, if you know Chinasa is a pretty girl in the industry, but then Falz is saying if anybody I want to get married to at the time, it should be Chinasa at the time. Now, it could be Barnes and Cruz, but regardless, Falz have just said that about his marriage plans. So for all girls who want to have Falz in their arms or something, he has told us that Chinasa is the person who he wants to get married to. Moving on, just coming in, we saw a concerned fan talking about Olamide, big on Twitter, came out to show her concern about Wizkid and his numerous tattoos. Now, Wizkid got a tattoo on his neck sometime this week, and people came out to say it was not fine and back and forth. But after that has been said and done, so Wizkid again going back to get a new ink on somewhere around his leg, and Olamide on Twitter came out to say she's just a concerned fan who had this to say to Wizkid. She said, I don't want to be that guy, but I hope Wizkid is fine mentally. The way he keeps getting new tattoos reminds me of a video where Olamide said when he lost his parents, he is doing a lot of weird things and people thought it is a norm. But deep down, it wasn't okay. He was still grieving. Now, so Olamide is saying maybe Wizkid could be doing all of this to get over the pain, but regardless, she's just a concerned fan who is asking if Wizkid is okay properly. But then Wizkid is one guy who loves to do what he wants to do at the time he wants to do it. So we could just say this is Wizkid getting the tattoo at the right time, according to Wizkid himself. Finally, on the news, we have Asake as the next guy. Asake have just surpassed 800 million career stream of Boomplay, and that's an amazing one for him. On Spotify, he just also crossed the landmark of 800 million, but this time he has done it again on Boomplay, surpassing 800 million streamers on Boomplay. What it means is the countdown to 1 billion has officially begun, and we're sure that with the speed and pace, this guy should be catching up with 1 billion in no time. My name is Daki. We'll catch you guys on the very, very next one.